What if I told you the biggest enemy you'll ever face isn't out there? It's in here, living between your ears. You can have all the talent, all the opportunities, all the potential in the world, but if your mind is against you, you're already losing the battle. Your mind is the most powerful weapon you have, but left untrained, it becomes the deadliest trap you'll ever fall into. Let me tell you something most people never hear. Your thoughts are not facts, but if you believe them blindly, they will shape your entire reality. The mind is a double-edged sword. Your mind is like a double-edged sword. It can build empires or destroy your future. It can lift you from nothing to something, or drag you from hope to hopelessness in a matter of seconds. And the worst part, it does this without you even realizing it. You're about to take a risk. Your mind whispers, "What if you fail?" You get a new idea. Your mind replies, "Who are you to try this?" You feel a spark of ambition. Your mind floods you with every painful memory of when things didn't work out. Most people think that voice is truth. They don't question it. They let it steer their decisions, define their self-worth, and sabotage every dream they've ever had. The silent war. Here's the truth. There's a silent war happening in your head every single day, and if you don't learn to fight back, you will lose over and over again. This war isn't against society. It's not against your past. It's not even against your circumstances. It's against your own thinking. People go their whole lives mistaking self-doubt for reality. They think, "I'm not good enough. I can't change. This is just who I am." And they live according to those lies. But guess what? Nobody is born confident. Nobody is born disciplined. Greatness isn't given. It's built, one painful, uncomfortable, deliberate decision at a time. Your mind was built for survival, not success. Your mind was never designed to make you successful. It was designed to keep you safe. That's why you procrastinate when you're close to finishing. That's why you overthink decisions that could change your life. That's why stepping into the unknown feels like a threat. Your brain sees discomfort as danger, even when that discomfort is the exact thing you need to grow. So it throws fear at you, doubt, excuses, distractions, and if you listen long enough, it wins. You stay in your comfort zone. You play small. You settle. But remember this, comfort is the cage. Discipline is the key. Real transformation. The story of David Goggins. Let's talk about someone who faced that war and won. David Goggins. Today, people know him as one of the toughest men alive, a Navy SEAL, an ultra-marathon runner, a best-selling author. But that's not where his story begins. He was overweight, depressed, broke, working a dead-end job, living with self-hate. He let his mind tell him he wasn't good enough, and he believed it for years, until one day he hit his breaking point, and instead of blaming the world, he turned inward. He realized, it's not my body holding me back, it's my mind. So he made a decision. He was going to suffer on purpose until his mind bowed to his will. Cold mornings, brutal workouts, long runs when every part of his body screamed to quit. He trained his mind like a muscle, repeating one truth: my thoughts are not in charge, I am. The path to mental mastery. So how do you do that? How do you stop being a prisoner of your mind and start using it as your greatest weapon? One, separate thought from truth. Just because a thought enters your mind doesn't mean it's real. Thoughts are automatic. They're often fear-based. Learn to observe them without obeying them. Ask, is this helpful? Is this true? Or is this just my comfort zone trying to survive? 2. Take action before you're ready. You don't wait until fear goes away. You move despite it. Your brain says, you're not ready. You act anyway. You want to retrain your brain? Then let action lead, not emotion. The more you act, the more your brain adapts. 3. Do hard things daily. Take cold showers. Wake up early. Work out when you're tired. Turn off your phone. Meditate when your mind races. Why? Because pain builds strength. Comfort builds weakness. And nobody ever changed their life by doing what was easy. What you feed your mind matters. Your mind is shaped by what you feed it. If you consume negativity, gossip, fear-based news, social media comparison, you're programming yourself to be anxious, reactive, and small. But if you feed it discipline, perspective, inspiration, you're giving your mind the fuel it needs to fight back. Read every day. Watch what you consume online. Surround yourself with people who challenge your thinking. Audit your mental diet like your life depends on it, because it does. Emotional mastery. Most people live at the mercy of their emotions. Someone cuts them off in traffic, they explode. One setback, they quit. One piece of criticism, and their whole self-worth collapses. But you're not a puppet. You don't have to react emotionally to everything. Pause, breathe, reflect. Ask yourself, Why am I triggered? What story am I telling myself right now? Training your mind means learning how to observe your emotions without being controlled by them. This is real power. This is how leaders are made. The choice. At the end of the day, you have one choice. Train your mind, or be enslaved by it. You can live a life defined by fear, excuses, and self-doubt, or you can rise. You can choose the pain of discipline now, or the pain of regret forever. Most people will never win this war, because they don't even know they're fighting it. But now you do. And that means you have a responsibility to show up stronger, to stop letting your thoughts dictate your potential, to decide right now that your mind will be your greatest weapon, not your downfall. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep listening to the voice that says, you can't, not now, maybe later? Or are you going to stand up, take control, and rewrite the story playing in your head? Because your future doesn't belong to the most talented or the most gifted. It belongs to the one who masters their mind.